Okay, if you're watching this video, it means that you've created an Autodesk account. You've also created a new folder inside of a project. So if you haven't done those, please go back before you move on to this video. Okay, to navigate, I just want to tell you a couple things. One thing is, a lot of you probably have already started a sketch. You probably went and hit sketch and started drawing. That's okay, but there's a couple warnings about this. So you need to just pick a plane. It doesn't really matter which one. Let's say I've created a sketch and I've drawn some stuff like that, and the day wound down and I saved it, and the next day I go into my demo project, into my folder, my name tag folder, and I open up my project and I start sketching again. When you hit sketch or draw or anything, it wants you to pick where you start drawing. See how it shows the planes again? You need to hover over your last drawing so it turns a darker color like that, and you need to click on it so that you're drawing on top of that same, or connected to that same layer. So if I didn't click on that, say I clicked over here, I now have two different layers or two different sketches. So this little drop down over here shows me that I have not one sketch but two sketches. You just want to have one sketch. So remember, to avoid that, what you need to do is when you go to start a new drawing on a new day, make sure that you click on your old drawing. Now, all isn't lost if you've went and drawn a bunch. You can fix that. So here, let's see, say that I've drawn some in this sketch. Okay, say I've drawn that. You can drag a box over it. You can copy it. You can say stop sketch, and then go to your first sketch, and then you can actually paste by doing Control V, and it'll paste this into your first sketch. You can say stop sketch. Now I have all my drawings on one sketch, so I can go ahead and delete that second sketch. So there we go, I have my two drawings and they're all in one sketch. So remember, to avoid that in the first place, what you're going to want to do is when you start a new sketch, make sure that you click on your old sketch. So hover over it, see how it turns blue, click on it. Now I still just have the one sketch. Alright, to navigate within Fusion 360, you can use your mouse. The scroll wheel zooms you in and out. If you click and hold your scroll wheel in, you can pan left and right, up and down. In the top right, there is a view cube. You can click and hold it and actually rotate your view or orbit your view. So say that you're zoomed way out, don't draw out here. Only draw by your old drawing. What happens is sometimes people draw way out here and then it kind of messes up their drawing. They can't find their old drawing. Say you lose your old drawing, you're like zoomed way out, you're just being a dork and zooming out forever. Just double click your scroll wheel and it will center you back to your old drawing. So I double clicked it, bam, there I am. Alright, so those are a couple tips. Just remember, up here you have your ribbon. So as we're talking about navigating, you're going to be needing to know your ribbon. Inside the ribbon are tabs. So this is Sketch tab, Create tab, Modify tab, Assemble tab, and so on. Inside of each tab are commands. So there's some commands up here, your popular ones like line and rectangle. When I hit the drop down, it shows more commands like spline and ellipse and polygon and so on. So inside of your ribbon, the commands that you're going to, or the tabs that you're going to be using are Sketch and Create. And Create's more your 3D options. And Sketch is more your 2D before you get into your 3D. So you guys are mostly going to be here until you start getting into this. So these are the two tabs with the commands that you're going to be using. Alright, so what I want you guys to do before you move on to the next video, make sure you only have one sketch, make sure everything's saved in the right place, maybe draw a little bit, just a couple random shapes, scroll in and scroll out, pan, try your orbit. Also, to delete, you can click on something and delete it, or if you want to delete everything, you just drag a box over it and hit delete. So I want you to practice navigating and make sure that you're comfortable with how to navigate. You can also click on these and look at them and just kind of get familiar with the program and then move on to the next video.